Now, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has just prepared a new bill to extend the unemployment benefits. Yes, everybody, we know that earlier this month, unemployment benefits expired for millions of Americans. But now, the Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez wants to introduce a bill to reinstate federal unemployment benefits that expired last week. But to do this, she's going to need the support from the Republicans and the Democrats should the unemployment benefits be extended. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's having a great and safe day. Now, the winner of this week's Amazon gift card is Charlie Vogler. Congratulations to Charlie. So if you'd like to enter next Friday's Amazon gift card giveaway, then be sure to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. As I said in my earlier videos, millions of Americans saw their federal benefits end on September 6th. 3 programs expired that day. One that gave everybody an extra $300 in weekly unemployment assistance, and another that provided benefits to workers who otherwise would not qualify for the unemployment benefits. Now everybody, Representative AOC is demanding that unemployment benefits be extended. Officials in 26 states previously opted out of the unemployment benefits program before the expiration. Now, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said that her measure would extend all federal unemployment insurance until February 1st. If the bill were to be enacted into law, benefits that did not get dispersed between the September 6th expiration date and then would be paid out retroactively. Now guys, federal pandemic unemployment insurance and stimulus checks have lifted nearly 8.5 million Americans out of poverty. And cutting off this stimulus aid now threatens to reverse the progress that has been made so far. So now let's see if President Biden is going to approve this bill and extend the unemployment insurance. Now, as to what President Biden's doing about this, well, President Biden has just met with moderate U.S. Democrats to discuss a $3.5 trillion spending bill. Let's not forget that the spending bill can include a fourth stimulus check of $2,000 a month. President Biden was meeting separately with moderate Democrats like Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema. President Biden, everybody, discussed the Democratic-backed domestic spending legislation, according to the White House. Democrats hold a slim majority in the Senate, making Manchin and Sinema critical to the bill's prospects. In other words, if President Biden cannot get Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema to agree to his bill, infrastructure bill simply will not pass. I will be discussing much more information on the infrastructure bill, so you want to be sure to stay until the end of the video. Jen Psaki actually told reporters that the purpose of the meetings with President Biden and Joe Manchin was to discuss a path forward on President Biden's proposed legislation. Everybody, Joe Manchin was scheduled to discuss the wide-ranging spending and tax bill with President Biden. Let's not forget that Republicans are against this bill, even though it aims to provide more assistance on education, childcare, and of course, human infrastructure. But look at the bright side, folks. The Democrats are now steering legislation through Congress using a special process called reconciliation. It will allow them to win the Senate passage with a simple majority made up of 48 Democrats and Vice President Kamala Harris breaking a likely 50-50 tie, which would bypass Republican opposition and get this bill passed, which means more Americans will receive the help that they so desperately need. And Nancy Pelosi is now aiming to hold a vote on the $3.5 trillion package, which can be revised downward, and by the end of September, and sent it to the Senate for consideration. With a slim majority in the House, Pelosi is going to have to satisfy competing demands from the progressive and moderate wings of her party. And for Social Security, well, Social Security payments for seniors will increase by nearly $100 in 2022 under the new cost of living adjustment. It's good news for everybody. Our seniors are finally receiving the help that they so desperately need. Social Security is getting a major cost of living adjustment in 2022. The average senior will see an increase of 6% in monthly payments. And the Senior Citizens League says that it expects an increase of over $93 per month, bringing the average monthly benefit to $1,652. And for years, the average increase has sat at around 1.4% over previous years. At the moment, the average retiree receives around $1,559 per month in Social Security payments. So the push to receive more than around $1,600 per month would mean a boost that many seniors have not seen in years. It's official, folks. Many seniors will see a boost to the Social Security benefit. So within the next 30 to 45 days of the Social Security Administration will announce a new cost of living adjustment for 2022. And this is all based on average increases in the Consumer Price Index. That's all the news in this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more information on your next stimulus payments.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is a real pleasure to welcome former Mr. Payne back to the State Department.
Thank you.
Second visit since I've been here, and we have been on the phone, in meetings, on video, so many times, and I think it's just a testament to a number of things, starting with the now 70th anniversary of ANZUS, but most importantly, if we look at what the United States and Australia are doing together, bilaterally, regionally, globally, this partnership has never been stronger. It's never been more important, I think, to the well-being of our people. And so it's a particularly important time for us to spend time together. We'll be spending a lot of quality time tomorrow.
We will indeed.
We have with the 2+2 ministerial with our Defense Secretary colleagues covering the whole range of issues. But for today, Maurice, just welcome. It's great to have you back.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity for being here today. I'm Nicholas Knight. I live in Annapolis, Maryland, and I'm a proud dad to 3 amazing kids, ages 4, 6, and 10. I am also the very proud husband of 23 years to an amazing, hardworking, and beautiful woman, Daniela, a proud member of Moms Rising. It is because of our struggles to properly care for our 3 children without access to quality and affordable child care and the immense sacrifices that she's had to make as a working mother that I am here today. When our oldest daughter was born, my wife gave up her job to care for her, as we quickly realized that full-time childcare was beyond our reach. Both daycare centers and in-home daycares would have cost more than her salary. In an effort to earn a living while caring for our daughter, my wife even worked at an in-home daycare for a while, but was saddened that the program didn't provide all the early learning opportunities we had hoped children could have. I worked as a government contractor, providing legal technology services, but we barely hung on financially, as my wife cared for and nursed our daughter while completing her degree. So I worked as a soccer referee on evenings and weekends to supplement our income. Our daughter grew and flourished, and my wife found a job that she could do from home, but even then, all we were able to afford was part-time preschool. Spots were very hard to come by, and we needed to apply for tuition assistance, which made it even more complicated. Since our daughter was only in school for a couple hours a day, my wife ended up having to complete a majority of her work after our daughter went to sleep at night. It was exhausting. She continued to work part-time throughout our 2 subsequent pregnancies, having only a couple of weeks of maternity leave to recover from childbirth and get our newborns off to a good start. Shortly before our youngest son was born, my work arrangements changed, and I was able to do my job from home. I worked early mornings and evenings and was able to become a more involved caregiver to my 3 children for the last 4 years. I saw firsthand